Welcome to my video on finding the value of each radical. To find a value means to evaluate. Evaluate each. Number 1, the square root of 4 is 2. What you can do is pause the video and work out each of these answers and then press play to see if you're right. You can do that for each question. Here we go. The square root of 49, 7. Square root of 121, 11. Remember, if you memorize the squares, the perfect squares from 1 to 225, that's from 1 squared to 15 squared. If you got to memorize, then it's easy to know the perfect squares and easy to work out most problems. Number 4, we have to work out the inside of the root first, but we're going to do PEMDAS, P-E-M-D-A-S. And we have to do inside, there's no brackets, so that's okay. We have to do the exponents, so 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, that's 8. So that's done. Then we do multiplication, division, and there's none. And then we do addition, subtraction. So 8 plus 1 is 9, and the square root of 9 is 3. Number 5, the square root of 9 plus the square root of 100. The square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 100 is 10, and 3 plus 10 is 13. And number 6, we have the square root of the square root plus square root of 4 plus 23. So let's work out the inner square root first and leave the outside one till after. The square root of 4 is 2. Now we have to simplify the inside of the root here. And so 2 plus 23 is 25. And the square root of 25 is 5. So notice what I'm doing now. I'm just emphasizing that we're doing PEMDAS, the order of operations. Even within the roots, we can do this. So just extra practice. The square root of 32 bracket 2 to the negative 1. So 32 in the bracket with the 2 to the negative 1 bracket is a multiplication. So let's work out 2 to the negative 1. So 2 to the negative 1 is 1 over 2 to the 1, which is 1/2. So 32 bracket 1/2. Remember, a negative exponent is 1 over. It's a reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 2 is 1/2. So 32 times 1/2, we can 2 into 32 goes 16. So that's the square root of 16, which is a 4. Number 8, we have a square root, and these are all on the inside. Let's simplify the inside. And we have to do P-E-M-D-A-S, so let's follow that. We have brackets, so let's work out the negative 1 can't do anything with that. But we can work out the inside of these two brackets, which is 41. So 40 plus 1 is 41. So the inside of the brackets is done. We have an exponent, so let's do that next. Negative 1 to the, notice it's an odd power, so negative 1 to an odd power becomes negative 1. And negative 1 to an even power, like that was a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that would be a 1. So we have the exponent done. Notice I'm doing one at a time, one of these property. Multiplication, division, well, I'm going to leave the negative 1 alone, and we're going to multiply 2 times 41, so that's 82. So multiplication, division is done, and now we're going to add and subtract, so that's negative 1 plus 82 is 81. Square root of 81 is 9. Again, obeying the order of operations. Number 9, we have to do the inside. So PEMDAS, I always like to write it down just to make sure. I have to do the inside of the brackets first, so let's simplify the inside of the root. So this root, simplify this root, we get 9 minus 3, that's a 6. And we have to do the inside of this one, so that's, we have to work the exponent here first. So 2 to the 0 is 1. 0 raised to any number is 1 except 0. Remember, 0 to the 0 is undefined. It's a no-no. We can't do it. No. But any other number raised to the 0 power is 1. And we have the inside of 6. And we got 2 to the 0, which is 1. Now we still have to simplify the inside of this bracket. So that's a 6. And 6 times 6 is 36. And the square root of 36 is 6. Number 10. We're going to evaluate this, find a value. Let's see. We have negative exponents, so we can go 1/2. 6 to the negative 1 is 1 over 6 to the 1. 3 to the negative 1 is 1 over 3 to the 1. And we have fractions, so let's make them all fractions. 1 and 1/2. 2 times 1 plus 1 is 3 over 2. So let's make fractions for all of them. And the LCD for these fractions we have here is 6. So what we do, let's convert each number, each fraction, but the denominator is 6. So I'll multiply this first one by 3 over 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. Common denominator is 6, so let that one stay. And we multiply 1/3 by 2 over 2. That gives us 2 over 6. And another way to do it, if you got 3 over 2 and you wanted 6, 2 divided into 6 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 into 6 goes 2. 2 times 2 is 2 times 1 is 2. So we have the separated a bit, and we have the same denominator, which is 6. So 9 subtract 1 is 8, subtract 2 is 6. So what we have is 6 over 6, which is 1. The square root of 1 is 1. Again, dealing with fractions, negative exponent is 1 over. And number 11, we have PEMDAS, PEMDAS. We always do the inside of the brackets first. That's the square root of 81. But I have the square root of 81 now as an exponent or power. And inside of this bracket, I have to do the exponent first. So 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9. And I have continued to do the bracket. So 10 minus 9 is 1. And I have square root of 81 is 9. And 1 raised to the 9th power is 1. 1 raised to any power is 1. So that's just a little review on the order of operations dealing with radicals. Always good to review the order of operations. Extremely important. If you like my video, click the like button. If you're not a subscriber, click the subscribe button and join my channel and observe the videos that I'm going to send your way. I'm going to do more topics. Write a comment on this video if you wish, and visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com. The section on me has my degrees and teaching experience. The video section talks about the strategies I'm going to use to help you learn the math. The content section has the topics and the number of videos on these topics that I'm going to have on my YouTube channel. Black font is the topics that's there right now. The red font is the topics that will be there in the near future. Thank you for viewing my video. Bye-bye.